Hey guys, Rob here with McDojoLife. In today's McDojo news, we're going to talk about how a former gym member of a jiu-jitsu academy in Olympia, Washington is being charged with setting the building on fire. Let's check out the story. A former gym member is charged after a martial arts gym in Olympia caught fire and left tens of thousands of dollars worth of damage. Detectives with the Olympia Police Department said Andrew Clark, age 31, has been charged with second-degree arson and second-degree burglary. He was arrested on Monday, February 26, and is currently being held at the Thurston County Jail with a $2,000 bond after appearing in court. Authorities said Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu of Olympia, BJJO, located on Black Lake Boulevard, caught fire on February 18th at about 9:38 p.m. Police discovered signs and evidence that someone had tried to force their way inside the building, officials said, and found evidence of arson. The sprinkler system put out the fire, however, it flooded the gym and damaged most of the building and its equipment. Outside of the building near the main entrance, detectives said they found a part of a cigar, including a cigar wrapper, in the parking lot. Several gym mats were soaked with gasoline. Authorities learned that accelerant was also thrown onto the walls of the gym. Investigators also saw a screen near a small window by the main door had been cut out and removed after discovering a black knife near it. Surveillance video captured a suspect peeking through the building's windows and later going inside the building through a small window near the main entrance, detectives said. Moments later, the video shows the suspect leaving the building and captures an orange glow that appeared to look like a fire, police said. Detectives said surveillance footage from another nearby business captured the suspect hiding behind a bush near the Pink Elephant Car Wash. Investigators said they found 2 bottles of lighter fluid where the suspect hid, along with a red gas can partially filled with gasoline at a nearby location. The owner of the gym, Robert Owens, and other members said they believed the suspect was one of their former gym members, Andrew Clark, due to his, quote, alarming behaviors, the court document wrote. Investigators said they suspected the cigar wrapper found at the scene was part of a purchase at a local nearby Total Wine. The manager of the store looked at their database and discovered the same cigar was purchased on 2 occasions in January. Management showed detectives a photo of the customer involved in one transaction that happened on January 17th. Officers said that the customer's description matched the suspect's shown on his social media post. The customer's Total Wine loyalty account included an email address, which also matched the name of the suspect's Instagram account. Police said the suspect's social media account has several posts sharing his belief that he was on a, quote, watch list and he was being followed. Clark also indicated in his post that federal agents had attempted to, quote, plant bugs to surveil him. Clark was also seen smoking cigars in his posts, which matched the same size and color of the cigar he purchased from Total Wine, detectives wrote. Someone who's willing to do that, what else are they capable of? And that danger not only to our community here, but the community at large, said Robert Owens, the owner of BJJO, which has been around for about 20 years. Owens said he and others believed the suspect was Clark due to his, quote, alarming behaviors. We rolled up here 4:30 in the morning. We found this individual outside with a gas can, he described a previous incident. It's been sad. These have been all indications in there. We tried to address them with him personally. Unfortunately, people don't always take you up on their offers. Somebody we know who has struggled with different mental health issues, since the time we've known him, he made some threats on social media to the community, directly challenged and confronted some of the members of the community, said Shane Hart, the director of operations for BJJO. Court documents said Clark showed, quote, discontent with Owens and several gym members who work in law enforcement. Owens said his gym offers authorities free training up until their blue belt in order to keep them and residents safe, especially after the murder of George Floyd, he said. We take no political sides here. We're one of the most diverse populations in Olympia, he said. We looked at this. If we can train law enforcement to know the appropriate use of force, it protects them. It will also protect the community. It's a win-win. If an officer goes to the scene and doesn't feel confident in their ability to go hands-on, he goes to his firearm. Well, the ability to de-escalate is virtually nil. But if he's confident and doesn't have to go to his firearm and heighten use of force, everyone goes home safer. Owens said that the total damage is in the 6 figures. However, most of the burden is left on members who rely on the facility for support, including veterans, first responders, parents, students, and even children, he shared. We're really protective of the community. We have a lot of small kids that come here and a lot of families, a lot of people who come here for therapy. This is what helps them stay grounded, said Hart. Some people were really angry. Some people were really scared. We had people walk through the door and tears were coming out of their eyes. There are a lot of whys and a lot of people not understanding. A lot of members volunteered their time to clean up the damage. New mats were being placed in the gym Friday afternoon. We're trying to focus on the positive and make the most of it, said Hart. Owen said, I have faith in the future. A GoFundMe was created, by the way. That link is in the description of this video and you can help out if you choose to do so. Let's unpack that. So a disgruntled member of the gym, rather than just leaving the gym, decides that it's better for him to try to set fire to the gym and gets caught pretty red-handed. Of course, all the people who love and support that gym are left holding the bag. The gym owners are left holding the bag. The kids who rely to train there are holding the bag. As someone myself who started as a kid, I would have been destroyed if I found out that the martial arts academy that I was training at had been burned to the ground. Now, luckily, most of the damage was not due to the fire because of the sprinkler system, but water damage is pretty horrific too. 6 figures worth of damage is a lot of damage, and I'm sure that this gym and the students could really use your help. So I'm not really going to have a question of the day today, more of a statement of the day. I encourage you that if you have the ability to help out this gym, they're providing free law enforcement training for anyone who's in law enforcement that goes all the way up to blue belt. No matter how you feel about law enforcement, it boils down to this. What he said is pretty accurate. A law enforcement officer who's more confident and who is better trained is less likely to use their firearm and more comfortable just going hand-on instead of reaching for it. Personally, I'd like to support this gym any way that I can. If you'd like to as well, like I said, the link is in the description below. Feel free to donate any way that you can. It'll go a long way, not just for the community, but also for law enforcement. Thank you all for the likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, and memberships. Keep the martial arts legit.
My baby got robbed the other day by degenerates. So she wanted to learn some new form of this self-defense. So she did her research and perused it online and found this tool said he could move shit with his mind. He called himself Seafood Paul Zimmerman. He got a dojo with a strip on near Cinnabon. Now she spends all day trying to break boards with her thoughts, but the only thing she's breaking is my little heart. Things just haven't